Hello, it's Alessandra. Hope you are well and either welcome to the channel or welcome back if you're coming back to listen. Today I'm going to do a very short reading, just one card. I had this information coming through of today's the day of researching the plans or the ideas to walk out of the tunnel. The tunnel is where you are finding yourself. It's a rebirth. So today I have just the idea and the intention to gain some knowledge on what that means, what came through. And today's a number 4 day, 4 of March 2022. 4 is the card of the Emperor. So it fits well because the Emperor, of course, needs to focus on the outcome outside of the tunnel, and therefore the rebirthing that is happening, the Emperor is just allowing it. And the number 4 is actually focus on not so much what is going on, your circumstances, your obstacles, but simply focus on the end goal. So what is the end goal? What is the end outcome that you are looking for? And it feels like it's a rebirthing of humanity, but each one of us is going through a specific learning curve at the moment. So it's about also accepting it, accepting the capability that you have to see that, to allow it, and not get bogged down in the energy going on at the moment. It's a whirlwind. So it can be, the weather can show you that there's a storm, but sometimes we don't pay attention to the fact that the storm can be actually within us or within a community. So the world events, they are unfolding the way that they need to because there is an outcome on the end. And it doesn't mean that the outcome is the same for everyone involved. There are different outcomes depending on who it is that is guiding that energy. So what is it that you want to see at the end of the tunnel after the rebirth? Because you are rebirthing, so it's up to you to make a choice. And today's a very good day. It's a very powerful day. Meditation, 5 to 10 minutes, just setting the intention to get the information of what you feel your soul is guiding you to understand about this day for you. Very creative month. Also very tricky because it can make you see things in a way and then you don't have that energy and the boundaries. Therefore, you're going to have to create that focus. And we all do, because what is it that we truly want? So the rebirthing can be either, an understanding and acceptance and just going with it, or you feel that it's out of hand and you sort of, instead of finding that freedom, you get bogged down. So let's have a look at one card today. I have a feeling that one card, and I'll see how we go if it feels that there needs to be another one, but I'm just obviously, again, from my Osho Zen Tarot cards, I'm picking a card. Just shuffle them as I was speaking to get the energy flowing. And I'm just going to pick one. See which one it is. Interesting. So here is the card for the intention that I said about, the Emperor, the focus, and the outcome. And it's about letting go. Now, I think that this is the only card I will be picking because it is very, very powerful. It's about emotions. And if you can see, there's a drop just falling in and rippling out. That in itself should give you an idea of what the message is saying to you. Just let out that little drip of hope, of understanding, of acceptance, and let it fall into the water. And that little drop can make a ripple effect. And the more you focus on the outcome outside of this tunnel by seeing yourself walking through it, letting go of anything that needs to be let go of, and having that capability of staying in your heart, that ripple effect will grow bigger and bigger and bigger. So as an individual, that is a choice that you can make and no one else can make it for you. As a group or a community and the world itself, we need to be able to have that concept of what it is that we're seeing, the light at the end of the tunnel of the rebirth. So obviously we want something better. And it's up to us to make that outcome become stronger and stronger by focusing on it. And then taking each day one step at a time to ripple out, the energy of I trust, I know, I hope, I can give myself and give ourselves as a group that capability of moving through this rebirth, coming through on the other side as an emperor. not so much as a group that is, wounded. Yes, there is a wound that needs to be healed, but at the same time, the strength that comes from knowing that you went through this rebirth and we're all going through it and we're all taking each other's hand. So anyone who's not up to speed with their own journey, there will be a community that will help them to walk their way through. So wherever you are, whatever it is that you're feeling today, our world events, because they belong to all of us, are for us to create a new outcome. Each one of us has the power of allowing one little drop to fall into a little pond, doesn't have to be a very big place, and ripple it out with the energy of that intention in our meditation. And this is what the message is saying to you. I think it's very powerful. It requires no further indications because letting go is something that we find very difficult. And instead, today you have the possibility of doing this right here, right now. I do hope this has helped you to understand yourselves better and the journey a bit more, because everything that seems to be, harsh on the outside, the reality that we're facing, it is actually our rebirth process. And as much as it's not easy because there are people getting hurt, there are people having problems, we just need to stay in that strength that everything will come back to a better place and honor what is going on in a lot of people's lives because we are part of a community. Every soul has a role. Every single soul has taken on that role right now. I do hope you can take this message and bring it into your life. And if you find it helpful, well, then I hope you come back and see other readings. Otherwise, just enjoy your life one day at a time. Thank you.